Hello, back again to a new tutorial. Today I want to tell you something that you can use for landscaping. This is how to get tree textures on some heights of landscapes, mountains or such. Okay, we start. At first we need the landscape add-on. That is edit mode, preferences. There is add-ons. There you can simply type in landscape, and then you have it there. I have already installed that. Make there the hook in, and then you have that, and he shows you where that will be placed. So then when you have that, we delete the cube by pressing delete. Then we add mesh, and there is now landscape, and you see that is the preset. You can take the 1,000 of other landscapes when you want. You have here the whole hetero design that gives turbulence. There's this all good, but we want to speak about mountains, so we do that. We have that mountain here, and we need first an unwrap of that. Important is edit mode with tab. Then we hit view and say then project from view bounds. That is important. Each other method doesn't work. From view, that's okay. Now we'll make the material for that. So shading. Then we need here a material, so here's the material button. New, as our new material. We delete the, by pressing X, the principal shader. Now I go a little bit up here that we see more. What we need is the coordinates of this object. So add input the texture coordinates. Then we need a mapping. Add vector mapping. This mapping is to slide with the textures up and down, rotate the textures on the mountains, and scale them on the mountains. Good. What we need else? We need tree diffuse shader for the tree colors. Add shader diffuse. One. We click on them, Shift D, and Shift D again. So we have three. First we make white, the second we make gray, dark gray, and the other we make green. So then we have we need two mix shader to mix that together. So go here to the shader. We have here a mix shader, and Shift D, duplicate them too. The last shader for sure should be connected to the surface output, so it goes from input to output the material. You get a preview of the material when you go there. In a moment it's black because there's nothing connected in a moment. So what we else need are two color ramps. With the color ramp we can say in which height we want which color. So that is converter, color ramp. We need two of them. So Shift D, duplicate them two. So that is nearly all what we need, but not really. So I tell you some. To get the height information, we have that UV unwrap, and we plugged it into the vector. The vector is the coordinates of the mesh. And we go here from type to vector 2. So this vector knows the 3D coordinates, x, y, z, and x, y, z, and but there only is later a picture on it, because that material is 2D. So it is a picture in 2D, and we need the axis splitted. And for that there is a splitter that is under the converter, and there is a separate x, y, z, and there we can take separate parts of the mesh. Good. So x and y are there because it's 2D. Z doesn't work. And we can later tell them that y is the height of the object, and there we want to split the colors. But we go step by step. So what we need first, we need two colors. That two colors should be in that mixer. So we connect the one and the other to that. And now we need there the color ramp to control these two colors on the mesh. We connect this mix shader with the other shader. So now we see he mixed simply these two colors, gray and white, to light gray. That we don't want. We want to separate them. So we need here as a factor of the mixer the color ramp. Now we can say how hard we want to have it. We can only make it gray, or only make it, when you click here on these little buttons, white. That are the two positions that you have. But when you connect that with the height of the object, so x or y, from the vectors, then you see what happens. Now it is separated. At the top it is dark, and at the down level is white. And you can control that by that here. You see it also there on the side, and we want to make the top part snow. So we only need the top part there, and the rest can be the other one. We don't make it too sharp here, because in nature all is a flowing type. So we have now that thing that will be snow, that should be rock, and the rest should be grass. So what we need else? We need another color ramp to control the down part of it and separate them too. So we need another color in the mix shader, the second mix shader, and we need a controller for that. So we get here the color to control that, and we need also the y-axis as a factor in the color ramp. Now we have that splitting part, but you see the green is on the top and the white is down. We want to turn it around, so we switch here the shader values. Then you see we have changed that. The down part is the grass. The top part are not clear in the moment because we haven't adjusted here correctly. So we must here take a little adjust. You see with that I can pluck rocks overall, but we don't want it overall, we want it only down. And with this white one we can say how much from the original should come through it. And now you see we have here wonderful overgoing from that part to the grass part. So now you see we have the three colors. Now only to get there some textures on, and then we have a wonderful mod. To do that, we simply need here textures from materials like snow, stone, and grass. So we make a little bit more space for these images. Wow, my computer lags a little. I don't know why, but it lags. Okay, then add texture, image texture, and connect them to the color of the diffuse. Shift D also with the second one, with the gray, and with the third one, Shift D, an image to the green. So first texture should be snow. You can get that from textures.com. There you can download that for free. I have done that already. So I have here snow material. See now, there is the snow material. You can change later where what should come. Then we have here the second one that was rock. So open that, textures.com, download that, the rock texture, and get them on. And at least grass, same, textures.com, and get some grass there. So nearly all is correctly, only the snow and the rock are changed, so we connect that with them, and the rock with the top part. You also can change it here, that's the same effect. You see now we have here the three parts on it. We have grass, we have stone, and you can control here how much you want to see from each, and control that. So you can easily and fast make their landscapes where you can use every time the same material, and you have fast and a good result. Sure, the textures are not scaled in the moment, so normally you need that vectors there, and you can scale them then there. In personal, I want to make there three mappings for each material here to get them scaled, but we try it now for a moment, and you see how that changed then the size of that. And so you can say it should be more going or more there like the other one, and work with that. Okay, that was that. Thanks a lot for watching. See you in the next tutorial part. Bye. Forget that here away you must make a second UV and make a render, a wrap from view to get that here word. Good, that was that. Thanks a lot for watching.